Right, good morning guys. Welcome back to a long overdue episode of Nick's Veggie Patch. I've come down the allotment today to sort a load of things out, do some weeding, harvest a few bits and pieces that I know are ready to take back home with me. But yeah, just crack on now and start a really good cleanup of the plot. I'll show you a few areas that have been done last weekend to start covering over some areas that I'm not going to be using so I can get on with the rest of it. I'll show you all that and I'll then give you an uploaded video of Nick's Veggie Patch. It won't be a long one, but it will go on my Instagram page and it will go on to YouTube, so take a look at that. And if you haven't already subscribed, then as you know, hit the subscribe button in the corner, hit the like button to receive future updates of anything I'm doing. But yeah, if you do enjoy my videos, just tell your friends and family, get them to have a look. But as I say, lots to be getting on with down here at the allotment this morning. So what I'll do, I'll crack on and then I'll show you what's going to be happening down here this morning, and I'll show you the areas that I'm more than likely going to be working on just to clear the crap and also prepare it for going up for a trip to the local council tip. So without any further ado, I'll crack on and I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Right guys, I'm just doing a short video for another episode of Nick's Veggie Patch. I'm down here with my mate Dan. Say hi, Dan.
Hi.
Dan's come down just to give me a little bit of a hand doing a couple of beds. Dan has kindly done this bed for me, so now what I'm going to do with this bed is cover it over with cardboard, a bit like I've been doing on these beds here. So this one and this one here, shut them down for now until I fill them up ready for next year for planting. But yeah, just gonna shut this raised bed down, and then eventually when we've done that one there, shut that one down as well. But I'll come back to you guys in a bit once it's all complete. Right, I've started outside the shed. As I said, I've not had a lot of time to get down here really this year. I mean, I have been coming down, but I've let my once immaculate allotment slip. So as you can see around here on my little bit of patio that I built when I first came up here, I've got lots of weeding to do. So I've brought my strimmer with me today. I'm going to be weeding that, strimming this area, sorry, not weeding it, strimming it, and then hopefully trim around the outside of my plot. The areas that obviously I need to concentrate on, obviously sorting the weeds up on the grassy path here. I sorted out those two raised beds last weekend, but also at the same time I did these here. That one there needs covering over, but these two here have been covered over and hopefully they're not too bad. And then it's just just a case of covering these two over if they need weeding. Weed this one also. This one probably won't get covered over because this is probably going to have my garlic in it again. This one it will basically be pulling up these lovely vegetables in here. I can't remember what they were because I lost the tag, but I think they're Calabres or whatever. But yeah, pull that up, weed that. That will be probably another raised bed for my garlic. I'm probably looking at 3 lots of garlic this year, and then pull up some vegetables that are also ready. I'm not sure whether these were meant to be pumpkins or courgettes. I think they were a courgette and I've let them go too big, but I'm going to pull them up and see how they are. I've got some lovely leeks also to pull up that are ready to go. So yeah, lots to be done, but then mainly around here, as you can see, it's weeding these raised beds. I'm not worried about sorting the paths out necessarily at the minute. I just need to get in and sort these beds out and weed them. So as you can see, there's a fair bit to crack on with. So I'm going to crack on and then I'll come back to you guys in a bit, but lots to do. Okay guys, I'm going to show you what I've done today. So I know I said I was going to work on that little area. Well, I've decided obviously not to for the moment, and I've decided to harvest some of my crops in and around this top half of my allotment. So, but what I did do around here, obviously in the corner there was the wooden cage that I used as my fruit cage. So that has now been taken apart, put there, ready to go up the council tip, along with some other rubbish there. Now, in and around this section here, as I said, I haven't really done anything, but what I've done today is covered over another few raised planters. So the one there with a black cloche on it. I've also done this one here with the black cloche on it. This one here has got the green waste compost bag, or waste bag at the moment, blue, not white, sorry, waste bag. That will probably be sitting on this raised bed here, because obviously that raised bed is starting to fall apart. And then also what I've done is I've weeded these beds and also took up what was in them. So here we've got an abundance of beautiful leeks, Musselbrook leeks, and then it's a selection of all the chard. So I've literally pulled all the chard up now. What I've done is the raised planter here was coming apart a little bit, so I've just hammered the nails back in. And then I've taken some bags of compost I had. They've gone all kind of mushy, so kind of turned into sort of manure. And I've placed them in this raised bed here. The next bits to concentrate on will be all around here, removing all the giant squash, getting all those raised beds cleared. I think that's a job for potentially doing in the week, coming down half an hour after work just to do this section, and then I think this one, I think all this section here is not as bad as that lot. So I think if I get on to this bit here, it will be a lot easier to manage. Then I can use the bark to put down and cover areas where I need to cover up. But yeah, I'm going to go home now, and sort the rest of this gradually out through the week. I mean, there are cabbages to bring up. It's mainly getting all these weeds out of the beds, getting these giant squash up. I'm going to have to trim all that area as well. It's getting there, not as quick as I'd like, because obviously, you know, I'm the warden down here at my site and I have to go around and do the job of warden, which is quite, you know, it's quite tough. I didn't realise how tough it would be in the end, but I'm going to assess it at the end of the year, see how it goes, and then maybe think about giving up that role. But yeah, so gotta harvest all that, put that into a bag, take it home with me, harvest these giant squash as well. I thought they were pumpkins, but they're squash. As I say, work on this area here, and then I will get round to all of that there. But we're getting there, which is, I suppose, the main thing. Slowly but surely. Pathways I can do another time, as long as the beds are all sorted and ready for next year. But the weather's coming in anyway, which is going to compress everything down. And then also got to clear this raised bed of all its wonderful kale. So I've got Cavalliniero kale and the normal curly kale, and also black kale in here as well, as far as I believe. So clear all that, sort the rest of the plot out, and yeah, hopefully we'll go from there. I might even have a green cage coming my way. You can see just in the picture there with all the green netting, hopefully coming my way. But yeah, that's it, guys. You know, I'm trying my hardest to get it back on top. As I say, my plot used to be really good, but we're getting there. That's the main thing. I say all these few raised beds around here have now been done. These have been done but not yet covered over. These will get covered over eventually once I've taken everything out. But yeah, I've done a fair bit today, guys, so we're getting there. That's the main thing, and we'll see where we get to come the end of the week. As I say, I'll be coming down next Sunday. I've got a busy Saturday ahead, supporting my mate's charity event. But yeah, there we go, guys. This is Nick's Veggie Patch in a nutshell. I will do a little plot tour. You won't hear me speak, but there you are, guys, and I'll catch you for another episode of Nick's Veggie Patch.